News Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Spring weather will be keeping us on our toes again tomorrow, so we'll just get right to it looking at the timeline for the day tomorrow. And this is specific to Boise, this forecast model here, giving you an idea of what to expect. We're cruising along just fine in the morning hours. A lot of sunshine to enjoy, a bit of a breeze out of the southeast, which will really help to push temperatures up into the mid to even some upper 60s again tomorrow, but then into the early afternoon, and I'm thinking between about 1 and 3 p.m. we start to see a line of heavy rain and potential thunderstorms rolling into play, and the wind could get very feisty, very gusty, potentially damaging wind as well with these thunderstorms that could form. And look what it does to our temperatures into the evening hours. Just to put it in perspective, typically this time of year we'd see our high temperatures somewhere around 5 or 6 p.m. But tomorrow we'll reach our highs around midday and then see those temperatures crushed by the cold front that's going to bring about some wild and wet weather again for us tomorrow. So I showed this at 5 o'clock, but it is worth explaining again. I saw that the National Weather Service also posted this same graphic. It's the Storms Prediction Center, the SPC's forecast for the potential for severe weather tomorrow. And you see that this darker green shaded area is the second notch on the list here out of 6 in the scale. So it's still at the bottom of the scale, but what it's saying is that the ingredients are there for these potential thunderstorms to get marginally close to severe criteria, which would be 1 inch or larger in diameter hail, and also wind gusts that could get up to 60 miles per hour or stronger, 58 miles per hour or stronger, but still around 60. That's just a nicer, rounder number. And we did see 2 severe thunderstorm warnings yesterday with our wild and wet weather that made its way through the region. Basically, those were in eastern Oregon, and I expect that that's the chance again for tomorrow as well into the west end of the valley, most likely to see the potential for those severe storms to form. If any severe warning is issued, of course, we will update you. That'll be on the app, that'll be on social media, that'll be on air as well. So be sure that you're timing this out. You can also download our interactive radar on ktvb.com so you can track things. I know a lot of sports practices happening outside this time of year and that time of day. This is our front that's coming into play for us. It does look to be wetter and potentially more wild than yesterday's weather. So another look at the timeline. Again, by early afternoon, between 1 and 3 p.m., that's when we start to see that line of heavier rain coming through with potential isolated thunderstorms in this activity. And the wet weather really keeps going through the overnight hours, high elevation snow above 5,000 feet into early Tuesday morning when we could see snow levels at about 3,500 to 4,000 feet, even into the foothills. That's how much colder this air mass is that's working behind this front that's coming through tomorrow. So Magic Valley forecast, the highs again making it into the mid 60s, but then getting crushed by that front coming through. Into the central mountains, we're looking for highs in the low 50s. A similar story for the west central mountains. For the Treasure Valley, it is a day to be weather aware. You see some showers working through with those icons, but again, you can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm. And if we see those thunderstorms forming, they could pack some gusty, potentially damaging winds with them. Anywhere from 50 to 55 mile per hour wind gusts still could cause damage, Doug, and not actually be warranting a severe thunderstorm warning. So really, this time of year, when thunder roars, go indoors.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the best advice. Just
Sounds
avoid
cliche.
Avoid it.
That's true.
Well, that rain really came down pretty hard last night for a while, didn't it? All right. Thanks, Bree.